Well, hello everyone. It is Brenda here for Stamplicity and welcome to What's Up Wednesday. All right, so this evening we are going to take it down a notch. Each of these weeks I kind of really do techie stuff or techniquey stuff. But tonight I am going to just keep it simple and work with Hunkydory card kits. All right. These kits are really fantastic because they have that wow factor, but they're really easy to put together. So let's talk about which ones we're going to do this evening. All right. So we are going to put together one of these pop-up steppers. I love these ones. These are quick and simple. So we're gonna put one of these together. And then I also grabbed two of the concept card kits from Hunkydory. And I love these kits because they make quick and simple cards. And these are jam-packed kits. You're going to get everything you need. Really, all you need is adhesive, which is pretty awesome. All right. So that's what we're going to work with tonight. I'm going to show you one from each of these and how quick and simple they are put together. I'll talk about them more as we are doing them. So let's get started. All right. So hopefully, my sound is okay. I got my earbuds in and I was worried that they weren't charged. So hopefully. All right, so we are going to get started and we're going to start up with the pop-up steppers. All right, so this has one card in it. All right, this is one card and you get all different themes for these ones. You can get baby ones, you can get wedding ones. We just posted a bunch of them last week. We showed you, I think on What's Up when no happy hour, we showed you these ones and I wanted to show you how quick and simple they are. So this one here is called Beautiful Butterflies. I love the colors on this one. All right, so you can see that kind of that purple and blue tones in here. Everything you need to make this pop-up stepper card is here. They also give you the envelope, which is pretty cool. All right, so and they also give you a picture as well as the written diagrams on here. So really, this is real foolproof. All right, so let's put this together really simply. All right, I have never done one of these before, so I'm going to just follow the instructions as you would. So let's get started. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to press out the card from the sheet. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and press. You don't even have to cut. All right, so it is actually perforated. So you can just go ahead and cut out or punch out that card base. All right. Now what's beautiful of this is it's kind of a glossy finish on here. It's a nice weight cardstock as well, beautifully printed, and you'll see that you have foiled elements on there as well, which makes it super nice. They also put the score lines on there. All right, so quick and simple. All right, so I'm just going to put this to the side, and it says with the card facing you from top to bottom, crease the first horizontal score line towards you. So it's a valley fold. So this is the first one here. I'm going to do this one. And then the other one is going to be a mountain. All right. Now I do suggest if you have a bone folder with these ones to use that. It just helps with the creasing and helps with the folding. So I'm going to go ahead and use mine here. Okay, so there is that. All right, and then this here is actually the card base. So this is going to go folded backwards, and there's our card base. All right, quick and simple. All right, so now when this stands up, you will see that it stands up and it's got this little kind of fold in the front. All right, that's where it's going to give you the dimension, the pop-up stepper. All right. Okay, add any relevant decoupage layers from the sheet. Okay. Oh, I missed one. Add adhesive to the inside of the bottom section and then fix back to back to create a fold down double-sided base which sits in front of the card. All right, so that's just going to, I gotta make sure. Oh, I see that. That's going to go like this. All right. I need adhesive. I did grab that. All right, so we are going to just do this. All right, so much for that stepper that I showed you, right? Because we're going to be adding stuff on here. All right, so all right, we're going to now put all the fun stuff on here, and it just goes from A, and you're going to work your way up. So I'm going to punch out number A, or letter A. All right. Score lines on here, so I'm going to go ahead and score them. All right. All right, so this has a letter A on there. And then if you notice on the bottom layer here, there's a A on there as well. All right, so we're going to use some double-sided tape here because I want to get this in place properly. So I'm going to just place my adhesive right on that little section that says A. Give it a little burnish. I'm going to peel that off. And then all I'm going to do is match it up. Simple, simple. Except when there's a camera in the way, it's hard to get this lined up. There we go. All right, so you want to make sure that whole area that's labeled A is covered, that you don't have it because it is a different color. All right. And then all I'm going to do is put little adhesive on these little tabs here. Oh, see, I shouldn't have used that because these tabs are narrower than my, but I'm still going to use it. I'll just fold it over. Okay, so I'm just going to fold that over and then attach them. All right, so now when this pops up, you can see the dimension on there now. All right, so there is that. So that's the first layer, and look how pretty that is. All right, and then we're going to go find B1. Actually, this whole thing is a B. There's just two tabs on there, B1 and B2, and that's going to coordinate to what's on the little panel here. All right, so again, see there's a B1 and a B2 panel. So I'm just going to fold them. We'll put adhesive, and then I'm going to fold this one as well. All right, so let's go ahead, put adhesive on these little guys here. And I'm just going to put just a little bit of adhesive there. No, there was no happy hour today, guys. Sorry. Time got away from us. We were busy prepping stuff. I meant to put a posting on there, but by the time we realized it was way after 3 o'clock, I think it was close to 3:30, we realized we figured that everyone figured out that there was no happy hour. So we'll make sure we do happy hour on Friday. It's just, we got so many things on the go right now. That it just did not happen. So we do apologize for that. Yeah, that means happy hour on Friday is going to be a good one. So sorry, guys. All right, so I did my second layer. I matched them up to the tabs on the bottom. I put a little adhesive on the tab on there, and that's all on there. Look how pretty that is. I mean, that was quick and simple, right? And a lovely wow factor. All right, now you've got all these other little components on here, and these are just to layer on here. So you're going to want to foam adhesive for these ones. So I always start from the biggest to the smallest. That's just the way I work. I don't know if that's the way you do it, because now I stopped reading the instructions because this is just kind of becoming very easy to do. So I'm going to go ahead and attach some foam adhesive behind the larger butterfly here, and I'm going to line it up onto the same butterfly that is on here. All right, so we're just giving it some dimension. All right, some 3D. All right, so there's that. All right, let's go to the next one. And put our foam. These are from Hunkydory. All right, so it's all about Hunkydory tonight. I love these little card kits. This one here is an individual one. All right, and then we're gonna go into one of the ones that have like 12 cards in there, but everything is just, I just love these because it's so, everything is there. All you need is adhesive. All right, now this one here is going to be the butterfly that's up on the top there. So this card does not have a sentiment with it, and it's a pretty doesn't have a theme to it. It's like a wedding. It's not a baby one. You could use this for an anniversary card. You could use this for a birthday card. You could use this for thinking of you, just saying hello. You put your own sentiment on here, okay, if you choose to. So there's that, and then now we just have a bunch of florals. So again, I'm just going to start with my biggest to my smallest. And I think I'm going to grab my larger foam adhesives here just to make things go a little bit quicker. So this one's going to get lined up here. Oops, let's line that up a little bit better, Brenda. And this one's going to go here. And then I have one more element, one more flower. And this one is going to go, make sure I have it the right direction here. All right, there we go, guys. There is one pop-up stepper card completed. All right, so this will actually fold down. All right, so this will fold here, and you can see that the pattern on that bottom panel matches the imagery, so everything is just beautifully complete. And then this will fit in the envelope that is included in there. So I think this is a 5x5 envelope. So it lays flat for mailing. All right, so it's going to go in there nicely. It's going to have that extra space there for the dimension that's there. And then the recipient can then, when they open it, it's going to kind of like, it's have a little bit of movement. And when you take it out of the envelope, it's going to see. So the recipient will know to pull down that to create that dimension. And then it opens up like a normal card that you can put your verse and your written and your signature on there. But how cute is that? All right, so really quick and simple. That's got the wow factor, and you could whip these up really quickly. I mean, that was me. I've never done one of these before. I went really quickly. By the time I was down to number 3, I knew what I was doing. So, so there's different themes for these ones. We like I said, we had wedding, we had baby, we had this one. I think there was one like a celebration, which could be really good for graduation. And then there was a couple. There was one that was a do-it-yourself masculine one, which is really cool. So there is that. All right. So that is the pop-up steppers. And you can find them on our website if you're interested in them. They're $4.99, and that's going to give you everything. All right. So, okay, I'm going to put that to the side, and let's move to the next Hunkydory one. All right. So this one here was the latest concept card kit. All right. So this is called Celebration Cakes. It is going to make a pop-up cake in the center of your card. When you open it up, this cake will pop up. So we're going to put one of these together. Again, I have never, ever done one of these. So wish me luck, everyone. But you know what? Hunkydory does these so quickly. All right. So in this kit, you are going to get 12 topper sheets. You're going to get the centerpiece element sheets. You're going to get the cake tier sheets. You're going to get envelopes and instructions. What this kit makes 12 cards. 12 cards. You're going to get 2 of the 6 designs. So there's 6 designs. You're going to get 2 of everything. All right. So it comes with everything. All you need is your adhesive. All right. So there are my instructions. All right. What I love about it is that you get picture instructions as well as written instructions. All right. So we're going to keep those handy. All right, so these ones here are the cake design, so the card design. So I'm going to show you really quickly, and then we'll pick one to do one. All right, so we've got this one here. And again, there's some nice, lovely gold foiling on here. I'm going to bring that up a little bit closer. All right, so you can see there's some gold foiling on there. All right, this one here, sorry, the sentiments on here are thinking of you and sending love and best wishes. This one here is time to celebrate. This would be perfect for graduation. All right, so there's that one. This one here is happy birthday to you, make a wish. That's definitely a birthday one. This one here is wishing you a very special birthday or have a day full of fun. This would be great for like a toddler's birthday. I think you could even use it as a baby one. I would just change the sentiment, obviously. So you get 2 of those. All right, this one here is congratulations and have a champion birthday. Again, perfect for a kid's card, or you know what, even a graduation for kindergarten. That would be awesome. This one here is forever and always. Best wishes on your wedding day. So you could use either or of those sentiments. So it could be anniversary, could be wedding. All right, so those are the 6 designs. So we're going to pick one of them, and I'm just going to go pick the one from the top. And then you got the envelopes as well, and then all the extras that you need. All right, so I'm going to do, oh, I switched them around, didn't I? I want to do this top one here, which was the top one. All right, that's got the minty green and the peach. So we're going to do that one. So you're going to grab that, and then you have to go and you are going to then find the one that goes with this one. I think it's this here. This one. Let's see, I'll pop, and see how they're so easy to pop out. And then I think it's this one here. Yeah, this one here. All right, so here we go. Okay, gonna go by the instructions. All right, so from the topper sheet, press out the card blank. All right, so the card blank is on the front. Again, it is scored in half to make it very easy. We're going to go ahead and score or fold that in half. I'm gonna use my bone folder, all right, to crease that. And now, look, there is our card. All right, press out the remaining cake sides. All right, so these are the cake sides. I'm just going to punch them all out. This way they're done. I'll leave my sentiments in there. I will do that afterwards. Okay. Press out the remaining cake sides, small cake tier top, and sentiments fold along all the score lines using a burnishing tool to burnish the folds in both directions. All right, so let's do that. Okay. Easy peasy. So we are essentially making a double tiered cake in the center of this card. This is the type of baking I like to do. Okay, I think I got it done. I didn't use a burnishing tool. I will do that afterwards. Okay, from the element sheet, press out and select one of the 2 coordinating cake centerpieces for your card blank selected. Fold along the score lines. All right, so this is the one I picked. This is matches. All right, I'm going to fold along the score line. Burnishing the fold, use high tack tape to adhere the centerpiece to the middle guide. Okay, so we're going to open up our card. I don't know if the camera is going to pick this up. I'm going to bring this up closer. We have little guides. That's where your adhesive is going to go. All right, so easy peasy. And my adhesive is, well, this is not strong enough tape. So what did I do with my roll of tape? Fell on the floor. Okay. So I'm going to put that adhesive there. You could definitely put it on the tab there as well. To each their own. All right, so we are going to, now I'm going to stick this on. Now the score line is there, so you want to really make sure that you do not go past the score line. All right, so we have our cake in the center. I adhered it right on the tab as per the instructions. Okay, now we're going to take our pieces here and we're going to create this lovely little cake. This is the bigger pieces, all right? So these are cake sides. So there's 2 tabs on there, all right? One on each of them, on the ends of them. So I'm going to put adhesive on there. And then there's also a bottom tab, and that's where it's going to connect to the bottom here. So I'm going to put adhesive here. So just put adhesive on the tabs. Once you make one of these, the second one, third one, all the way to number 12 will be super simple. Okay, so we're going to connect these now, and making sure we have a gold foil line there that it matches up, and we're just going to match that up, the tab, not going past the score line there. So there's one, and then we'll do the other one. All right, so there is our base of our cake. Easy peasy. All right, so now I'm going to take these are going to be our bottom tabs that are going to connect here. So I'm going to go ahead, remove one side, and I'm going to get that down. You could probably do both sides, but I'm going to do one at a time. So you really want to make sure you use good double-sided tape for this one. I'm using I think this is Lawn Fawn double-sided tape, but it's strong. So again, you want to just match up your tabs to the little markers on the base of your card. All right, so this will actually fold. All right, see how it pops up? I love it. I love it. Okay, now we are going to take this piece here. I'm going to put adhesive on the tabs. This is going to be the top of our first tier. I don't know who comes up with these ideas from Hunkydory. Brilliant, though. Okay, we're going to go ahead and insert this. So first thing, there is a slit on there. That's where the cake is going to fit through. Okay, and then I'm going to do one tab at a time here, just so I can get it lined up. All right, so these little tabs now are going to just fit in. Okay, so there's one. And two. All right, again, this is going to fold flat, all right? And as you pop it up, your cake tier is going to pop up, all right? So there is that. I'm just going to, there we go. Just popped out, stuck on the edge there. There we go. Okay, so you can see on the top of our cake tier here, there are alignment guides on there for the next piece. So this is going to be our second layer. So it goes together like the first layer. All right. Again, I'm not reading the instructions no more. I can just see how this is going to go together. The instructions, the written instructions are there. All right. So I'm just going at it. All right. So again, you're going to do the tabs. You're going to match up. All right. Don't go past the score line. All right. Make sure that your gold stripe is on the right side. All right. Don't want to have one up and down, one up and one down. All right. So there is that. All right. Again, we're going to put adhesive on the bottom tabs here, and that's where it's going to match up on that first tier. Okay, so I'm going to remove the adhesive. All right, again, we're going to slide it over top of that cake. And then, sorry, I got to move it towards me so I can see where those adhesive alignment guides are. All right, and let's do the other one. Okay, there's that. Again, I'm going to just give it a little fold. Oopsie, popped right off. All right, there we go. All right, and then I'm just going to give it a little burnish, make things are stuck. All right, there we go. Now we need to put the top of our second tier on here, all right? So again, it's going to go the same way as that first one. All right, so I'm going to put adhesive on the tabs. All right, I'm going to take the backing off of one of them, and then I'm going to go ahead and slide the cake through the top slit there. And then I'm going to go ahead and attach this. I'm going to get my fingers in there just so I can get good pressure on the one side here. There we go. And then we'll do the other one. All right. Go ahead and there we go. Okay, I think we got it. I'm just going to use my bone folder just to give it a little rub in there. All right, and now this, oh, I think it's got to fold the other way. There we go. All right, again, I'm going to fold it in half, give it a little burnish, and look at our little pop-up cake. Look how sweet that is. I love it. Okay, and now, okay, so that's the inside. The front of the card obviously is that beautiful cake here. This is when you can choose whichever sentiment you want. They give you two. They give you options, which I love. So I'm going to use sending love and best wishes. So I'm going to punch that out. And of course, I always save these extra ones. I use them for other cards. I'm going to use a couple of foam adhesives on this, and we're going to put this on the front. Okay, so just make sure you have that. I'm going to put it here down the bottom. I'm going to center it left to right. Okay. And that is it. Look how simple that was. And then the recipient opens it up for a beautiful pop-up cake. All right. How cute is that? And then on the back side, this is where you would do your signage, your verse, wishing them well. Whatever you put on your cards, that's where you're going to have that. All right. And again, this comes with envelopes. All right. So this is going to fit in here. And they give you a little bit of a bigger envelope to accommodate the thickness of this. All right. Now this here, you might get away with sending this in the mail. When it is compressed, it should fit through the mail slot, no problem. But even if this was, this is a pretty special card, right? Look how, I just love it. Now you could go in and decorate a little bit with pearls, but I don't think you need to because of the foiling on there. But how sweet is that? All right. So that is, what are these even called? Did I tell you? The Celebration Cake concept card class or concept card kit. All right, so there is that. Super fun, love it. And again, it's got the 6 different designs, makes 12 cards. All right, so let me just pop out this sentiment so I can get rid of this in the trash. Okay, so that is that one. Let's move on to our third Hunkydory card. I'm going to put that right there. All right, now this one here, this one is called Wonderful Windows, and this is going to create, I'm just going to bring this up, this type of card here. All right, again, this is going to make 12 cards. All right, there are 2 cards of each of the 6 designs again. All right, so let's take a look at this one. Same kind of concept. You're going to get everything that you need in here, including your envelopes. All you need is basically probably a bone folder and adhesive, all right? It will come with all the written instructions as well, which are here, again, written as well as pictures, all right? So let's take a look what you're going to get. You're going to get your little die-cut elements. These are the kind of the circle frames. You're going to get your acetate pieces, all right, that are foiled. Beautiful. You're going to get 2 of each, so there's 6 there. And then you're going to get your card bases. So we've got some beautiful kind of vintage roses. We've got this beautiful springtime floral banner. We've got this wonderful kind of, again, it reminds me of either New Year's or graduation in that black and gold. We've got kind of a musical instrument. It's got a bit of a masculine feel to it. Then we have party balloons and party banners. And then they repeat. So which one are we going to do? I think we're going to do the springtime one just because we want spring to come. It was snowing out there today. I was not happy about it. I just want spring to come. All right. So I picked out my card base, all right? And what you're gonna do is you're going to, I should probably read instructions before I really attempt this. You're going to punch out the center part here, okay? So you're gonna punch out the circle. You don't need the circle, but you do need the piece that's in the circle, all right? So there is that. This is gonna be our card base. So the front will be the more colorful side, and this will be the back. Score lines are there, so we're gonna go ahead, fold that in half, and then I'm gonna take my bone folder and just crisp up those folds so that we have a nice base to work on. Okay, now we're going to take the inner hinge. This is the inner hinge, and we're going to go ahead and fold it. So it looks like it's a valley fold in the center and then two mountain folds on there. So it's going to look like a little bird flying, a little seagull. That's what I always call that, or the letter M, a weird M. And we're going to put adhesive on those top of the tabs. And then I'm going to take the backings off. And this is the hinge that's going to kind of hold together our card base so it doesn't do the splits. All right. So you're going to center this as best you can. So I'm going to, that looks centered. You're going to line it right up to the edge there. All right. And then I'm just going to fold this down. All right, so that becomes a little, so you're not going to have your card doing the splits, all right? That's just going to hold it upright because there's going to be a little bit of weight on here. That's how that's going to go. All right, so there is that. All right, I'm going to put that to the side, and now we're going to go back to our kit and find the coordinating circles that go with this. I'm going to say it's this one here, right? I'm just going to, all right, so you're going to need the full circle and you're going to need the half circle. So I'm going to go ahead and just punch them out. And then you're going to find the acetate, all right? And each of the acetate pieces will coordinate with one of the cards, all right? So this one here is going to be Let Your Dreams Take Flight. It's got the butterflies on there, so that is the one we're going to select. So you're just going to punch it out. Again, there's little perforations on there. So there's three little perforations. That's what you're going to grab. Okay. Just punch out. Okay. So then you're going to take this piece here, and there's a few components in here. So we're just going to punch them out. And what we need right now is this frame right here, the gold frame. And this is actually going to get adhered to backside of that. All right. So around the edge, and you can go right around it. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab my tape here. You could probably get away with 1/8 of an inch tape. I have a 1/4 of an inch tape here. But I'm going to go right around. I don't think you even need to go full length here. You could probably do little pieces of adhesive, but okay. So we have that on. Let's take the backing off. And let's take our acetate piece and let's just center this on. It is slightly smaller than that gold frame. All right, so you're going to get it on there. You don't have to worry about any, they give you a little leeway on there, right? So there is that. All right, so there's that. Look how pretty that is. Super nice. Okay, attach this in place on your card using the cut in the semi. All right, so what are we doing? We're doing this here, I guess. All right, so we're going to attach. Oh, look how pretty that is. All right, so we're going to go ahead and attach that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my double-sided tape around the curvature on my card here. This way I can line up my circle straight. And again, if you had 1/8 of an inch tape, it might be a little bit better, but I'm going right kind of up to the inner edge of that half circle there. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to go ahead and pull off my adhesive backing. And now I can go ahead and take this, and we're going to make sure it is straight and stick it on. All right, so there we go. Okay, look how lovely that is. All right, so now when you flip this over, you have this mess here. All right, you can see your adhesive. That is what this half circle is for. So that's going to cover up that adhesive mess that you have there. So you're just going to go ahead and put that on. I guess I should have brought that down just a little bit more. I'm going to leave it on. Okay, I'm going to just use my tape runner for this, just a little bit quicker. All right, so then this is going to get lined up to cover up that kind of mess of adhesive. And it will match. It's hard when you have the camera and I can't get my head to do a bird's eye view of this. All right, there we go. I think I got it now. All right. Okay, so that matched up lovely. All right, so it covers up that mess in the back, which I love. Okay, let's continue. All right, carefully remove the matching elements of your card and just decorate. All right, how quick and simple was that? All right, so now we're gonna go in here. This one was gonna have all these butterflies, all right? So we have a butterfly theme going on. So I'm gonna punch out all these butterflies. And this is where you can do your own thing, all right? Using the butterflies however you want. You don't have to use all of them. And again, they're punch outs. All right, and then we also have this frame, which I don't think you use at all. You do not use this one, but it's an extra little element. Again, you don't need to use this one here if you don't want to. You know, you could put it here, but I love the fact that there's a sentiment on the inside. So I would probably just save this for another card. All right. I love the fact that, you know, they give you options. All right. So now we're going to take our little butterflies and now we're just going to have some fun. We're going to, I'm going to use pop dots. All right. So for these ones here, whenever I work with butterflies, I love to take, the butterfly itself, kind of fold it so the wings have dimension, and then I just put the adhesive on the body. Now, when I attached this butterfly on there, I kept it on the frame so you don't see the foam adhesive on the back side, all right? So now I'm just gonna start layering these on. And like I said, you can do all of them, some of them. I think I'm going to put the odd number on here, so 5. All right, so how cute is that? And then I'm going to take 1 and I'm going to put on the back side. Now the back side, remember it is slightly faded. The bright side's in the front, the back side on there. That means you can put your signage on here. That's why they've created that a little bit faded out. For this one here, I'm not going to pop it. I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive. And then I'm just going to kind of put it in there. I'm going to keep it in the parameters of the card so that you don't see it from the front, all right? But there is our little wonderful window card. I would clean up the fingerprints that I've left on the acetate. I have left, but look how cute that is. Super, super sweet. All right, so those are the three kind of hunky-dory card kits I really wanted to show you this evening. So let's just review. We have the wonderful Windows card. That's the one I just completed. That's going to give you 12 cards, all right? So 2 of the 6 designs. It does come with an envelope, so it fits on there. Again, it lays flat enough that you're going to be able to mail that one, all right? So that's that one. Then we have the celebration cakes, all right, with that pop-up cake that's in the center. And again, this kit makes 12 cards. So that is the Hunky-Dory Celebration Cake card kit. And then finally, we did our pop-up stepper. Now, this is an individual card kit. It will make 1 card, but it creates this lovely kind of pop-up stepper, beautifully colors and foils on there. And then it's got the inside of the card that you can do your signage. So those are what I wanted to show you this evening from Hunky-Dory. I love these kits. I think they just scream spring as well with all the beautiful florals and the butterflies and such. This one has all different themes. You can get different ones, but you can find them all on our website and really simple to put together. You could whip up those 12 cards in one evening from the kit. Once you get that first one done, it is so simple to do, keep on going because now you know what you're doing. All right. So that is it for tonight for What's Up Wednesday, working with the new Hunky-Dory concept card kits. Hope you enjoyed it this evening. Until next time, everyone, have yourself a wonderful evening, and we'll talk to you soon.